Hey everybody.
Hey y'all.
Today is 13 days to go to drag week.
13.
Yeah,
Lucky 13.
a lot to do. But we wanted to show everybody our friends at Holly. They have a pump that goes right in these square body trucks. That makes it super easy to put fuel injection on. So you take the old unit out, and the trick is take a screwdriver and scrape out all the crud.
For
Because
sure.
there's 40 years of road grime that's sitting on top. And I guarantee you, when you break that snap ring loose, whatever dirt you didn't get out of there is going inside the tank.
Yes.
And we got lucky. And this tank is actually, for an original tank, is really clean on the inside.
We lucked out.
Yes. This truck had the original shocks on it. It had the original wheel bearings and original front wheel seals in it.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I'd ever saw a pair of rotors that still had the original 1979 wheel seals in them. I'm sure at some point I have, but they were really cool to see. They have no outer lip on them. They were pressed in at the factory. There was no hammer lip like you do have now, where you drive in with a socket.
Yeah.
It didn't exist on factory ones.
But no worries, we have all new now.
We have all new ones now. But on the Holly pump, when you open the box, it comes with the pump, a preset regulator to 58 psi, and you have the factory sending unit, 0 to 90 ohms, in case anybody was wondering. And this is your pressure outlet. And this is just a vent. This is not a return. There is a returnless system. So you only need one line going up to whether you have a throttle body, fuel rails, whatever you have on the front. We're going to have fuel rails, but
which is really awesome.
Yes. So you have the pump assembly in the box.
Amongst other goodies.
Yeah, you have the wiring harness, the other half of the plug, the filter sock, and your sealing O-ring and the locking ring. Now on your filter sock, take the little cap out on the end, and on the pump, make sure you take the cap off the pump, because it's not going to work very well if you.
No.
I bet you somebody has done that.
Oh.
I'm sure somebody's called in and said my pump doesn't work, because that black, look.
Yeah.
That looks
like part of it.
Looks like part of it. And I guarantee somebody has put this in there and tried it. But anyway, there is alignment dowels. See the dowel there? Alignment dowel there. That tells you
exactly how to get the sock.
How to get the sock on, and you want to hear the click when you press it together. Now, you notice that that's not going in. Well, if you read the nice instructions,
the helpful
that come in box, nice color pictures, very helpful instructions. They tell you to remove these two screws. Now, important note that the ground strap for the fuel sending unit is hooked to the top screw. Important note. You're going to want to remember that for a few minutes. You take those out. Do not drop them in the tank.
Be very careful.
Yeah.
It would be a really bad day if you do drop them. Then you got to fish them out.
Yes. And if you had gas in the tank, it would make it that much more exciting.
Oh.
So you take those two screws, take them out, and you can leave them a little bit threaded in.
So you don't lose them?
And so you won't lose them. Well, the top one you can't. I forgot. You got to put the ground. But you actually feed it in and feed this together. And once you get it this far, then you can put it back in. pull it up back by the wire. See, that's why you thread the screw in, so you don't drop it. Like I almost did.
You're just keeping it exciting.
Just keeping it exciting. And careful, the first one of these I ever did, I pinched that wire in between these two. Don't do that.
Don't pinch the wire.
The gas gauge doesn't read correctly then. And you got to take the tank back for it.
No.
So pay attention to what you're doing and don't pinch the wire. And lightly tighten that one.
Yes.
Then you grab the other screw, and I like to hold it over here away from the ring just in case I drop it. I have a nanosecond chance that it's not going in the tank. I know that it probably would go in the tank if I drop it. But in my mind, I feel like if I hold it over here, I have somewhat of a chance.
Right.
Yay, you thread it in.
All right.
Now, make sure you tighten them up good. And see, it won't come out of the tank now.
Right, it's stuck.
It's stuck in the tank because of the float. So, what you need to do is take the O-ring and you start and go up over the plug. Go around, and yes, the O-ring is pliable enough to go all the way around. And then you set in, and there is, see this tab on it? The tab is the alignment tab. This will only go in here one way. If you rotate it the other way, your fuel sending unit will not work correctly.
Right.
It will not go into alignment. Then you take your locking ring, do the same procedure. And I'll probably have to get the hammer and screwdriver to get that under. But there you go. It is started. Now you'll just hammer that around.
Right.
And you can put that little cap, put the cap back on till you get it in. And let's go over the instructions. We'll show you what colors are what. Nice little wiring diagram in the back. The purple and the black with the white on it, which was the one on the attached to the ground screw, is the two that go to your gas gauge. Now this one they say goes to chassis ground, but if you're running a decoded digital or other electronic gauge, chances are you're going to have to run this ground all the way back to that device. Now factory one, I'm sure you can use the ground bolt that's above the tank. And the gray wire, the large gray wire, and the large black wire are the fuel power, the pump power, and the ground. And you're going to want to run them off a relay. You're not going to want to run it directly. We have ours powered off the Holly Terminator. And we always put them on a relay. They say you can run them straight. I just don't like taking the chance. I like running the relay. And once you hear the little click, there you go. Then you can put it in the truck, drop this over the frame rail, wire it up,
And
away you go.
I want to make sure too, I don't know, we need to show the
The part number?
part number. We'll put it also down in the description, so in case you guys wanted that number.
Now they do make, this is not only for square body trucks.
No.
They do make, that's the part number for square body trucks, but they make them for most, I'll say most 70s and 80s vehicles. They make this pump in this very same assembly. So if you've got a, we'll say, non-muscle car error, late muscle car error, whatever, chances are Holly makes the pump for it. If you want to do fuel injection, this is the way to go. And if your tank's bad, if you didn't get lucky like we did, they also sell tanks. Or if your vehicle's an oddball, go to Tanks Incorporated, which is run by Yogis Incorporated.
Yes.
So check them out. We buy a lot of tanks from Tanks Incorporated.
We do.
So, all right, well, let's get this in the truck. And then our transmission, we went and got it Friday night at 8 o'clock from the guy's house.
Dark 30.
Yeah, the Dark 30. He said he was done.
And we rolled up.
And we rolled to go get it. This was not a wait and see. We were going to get it then. We didn't want to.
It was like we were down the street and he said.
Yeah, because Monday's a holiday.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to wait till Tuesday till they were open, so.
Yeah, we were like, you're done, we're coming.
Yeah, we're coming. I don't care if it's 8 o'clock at night. But
I did get lucky though that night.
You got food out?
Yeah, we got to. We had a little date night.
Yes.
So you got to squeeze those in, even on these jobs that have a deadline. Sometimes you got to squeeze in a little date night.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get it lowered down, and we'll show you what else we've done.
Okay, y'all hang on.
Okay. So we've got 10 days to go. We are on engine number 3.
Yes.
And we were putting the second head on, and we had 2 lifters bad. So I sent my buddy back to his house. Napa, oddly enough, didn't have any lifters in stock. They could get them, but they didn't have any. So I asked him to go back to his house and get me just 2 lifters so that we can put this engine together and hopefully get it in the truck today.
Yeah. It's been an interesting couple of days.
Yeah. We had to take it off the lift so that I could get the doors open because, crazy enough, this was a manual brake truck. And I probably knew this years ago, but it's been so long since I converted a manual brake truck, I forgot it. That a manual brake truck has a different size rod or pin, whatever you want to call it, than a power brake. And no matter how hard you try, I don't have any drill bits that will drill that. Because that is hardened, and it's only a couple thousandths. And I remember years ago, I opened one up, and I don't know what drill bits I used. I think I used a mag drill so I could force it.
Probably.
But I happen to have another pedal assembly out in the building.
Thank goodness.
So I just went and stole the power brake pedal, which gives us a wider brake pedal anyway. Hey, what the heck. So we're now going to put this in the truck. So I took it off the lift so I could get in and out the doors easier. Because I'm kind of, I don't squeeze in so easy. So we were trying to run brake lines. If you see, we were trying to run new brake lines. You see the one coming from the back coming up. Where we're going to put the power brake booster and master cylinder on. And then I noticed the pedal wouldn't hook up. So it quickly snowballed from there.
A little bit.
So we have the motor mounts in, which is a great thing. All the brakes are on. We have the lines ran on the back. I don't know if you can go around back and show them under.
Oh, let's see. Probably.
Can you show them lean down and?
Yeah, I think we can. And see them run.
Yeah, the brake lines turned out good on the back. So
now we're just
we got the transmission. I don't know if we showed it, but it came back. And there was a snap ring broke inside. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. So it was probably a good thing we had it rebuilt.
That would have left the chat on day one.
Yeah.
Probably.
So as of 10 days to go, this is our state of affairs.
It is.
So this is early in the morning before the rest of the world gets going. And hopefully by tonight, we're going to come back and these two will be married together and in the truck, and we can start bolting everything on it.
Yeah. We have tons of parts, you see.
Because I think once I get it in the truck and I can start bolting pieces on it, I think it's going to go much faster.
Yeah, for sure.
But we're on engine number 3 now. I don't know if I mentioned that enough.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought we'd have went through 2 6.0 blocks that were usable if you take them to a machine shop.
Right. But we didn't have time for that.
Yeah, that's not a thing we have time for.
That's kind of where we're at right now. We're trying to make sure that we have all the parts because we're almost to the point where our window of parts making it to us is closing. It's closing in.
Closing fast.
Yeah.
A big shout out to Summit and a big shout out to Holly for shipping parts fast.
Absolutely.
They have both been on top of it, getting us our parts.
Yeah.
But I just keep finding things I need to add to the list. It's not their fault,
no.
But they're coming through in the clutch and getting them to us fast. So we really appreciate that.
For sure.
So y'all hang on, and hopefully the next thing you see is this and that married together in the truck.
Let's hope. Fingers crossed, everybody.
I crossed my toes too.
I crossed my toes too.
Yeah. All right. It's a banner day at A&D.
Yes.
We got the motor, third motor. Yes. We finally got a motor together.
Surprise.
It's in the truck. The transmission is in the truck. And the drive shaft is even hooked up.
Yes.
Now the bad news.
Yeah.
We did hook a battery up and tried to stab into the existing harness. We haven't even put anything for the terminator in the truck yet.
No.
We were just trying to see what kind of garbage the truck was.
Right.
To see what would turn on. And so far we have one brake light.
Yeah, you heard that right. One.
And that's it.
That's it.
That is the only thing that will turn on with this truck is one brake light. I mean, literally nothing else works.
We were expecting something. Maybe
I was
lights.
expecting something to happen.
Lights or
a turn
anything,
signal, a horn.
Yeah.
Something.
We got nothing. We got one light.
We got one brake light. That's it. So
that was the sad part, but
so that is tomorrow's task.
Yes.
As it's been a really long day, but I am completely happy that that's in. I have a mountain of parts on order. The UPS and FedEx guys are
they're gonna flip.
Yeah, they're gonna lose their minds in the next week and 10 days, whatever.
Yeah.
But I am very thankful. It was a huge sigh of relief to finally get a motor assembled and to put in the truck, transmission in, drive shaft went in, and I did move it over to this lift.
Yeah,
we took it from the 2-post lift where you've been seeing it to the 4-post.
Yeah.
Because I do want to set my drive line angle. I want to measure the toe in. Not that I can do a whole lot about the front end alignment now, this late in the game, but at least I would like to measure it with the weight on it. And so I can run the exhaust. I know it's a mile high in the air, but I wanted to run the exhaust so at a later date when we low it down, I don't have to redo the exhaust.
Yeah, because guys, this isn't the end for this truck. We're not just.
This is the Bonanza high altitude package.
Yeah, it is.
You get a nosebleed just from riding in the truck.
But our plans are.
It's high attitude or high altitude, whichever way you want to look at it.
I like that. But no, we do plan to lower it, but it's going to be more of a winter project. We just didn't have time on this.
Yeah,
this was a push. But we also want to make sure we shout out to all of our buddies who have come in the clutch.
Yes, and we got to show them one last thing that we found today.
Well, to put this in perspective, hang on. To put this in perspective, we started this video for you guys at 7 a.m. and it is now 7:30 p.m.
Yeah.
So we have been at it all day with the help of some of our great friends.
Yes, like I said, we've called in everybody favor. But the key switch, we didn't have keys when we brought the truck. If you remember way back to the first episode,
yeah.
The tumbler was out.
Yes.
And we couldn't turn the wheel. So we had to get a lock cylinder. And evidently, of course, going by the hacked up wiring in the truck, and the little glove box said that this was a tilt column truck. This obviously is not a tilt column, but it's a 78. And the lock cylinders are different. So we had to go through 2 lock cylinders to find one that works today. Luckily, Napa came through.
Yeah.
And Napa had it delivered here in the driveway. So
yeah.
Once we got the old one out and saw it was wrong from the one I bought, the one I thought was 79, should have. I sent the old one back to Napa with the wrong one, and then they came back with the new one. So
shout out to Nappers.
Shout out to Nappers. They pulled through for us.
Yeah, they came. We are so blessed with all these great companies that we're working with this truck. They've all been on point, super helpful.
So right now, I'm going up here. Angie is going to make us some dinner because we really haven't ate today.
We're starting.
And I'm going to turn on the computer and check all the tracking numbers for everything I've ordered and see what's going to give us our troubles. Because if something's going to be late, I'm going to work on something else. We've got enough to do. I can divert my attention. I want to be, when a part shows up, I want to be working on that. And when the last one shows up, work on that and be done. Yeah. I don't want to wait on one part and it be the last one to get here.
Right, for sure.
So I'm going to stage everything to however the tracking numbers are getting here.
So we're going to go up here and check on that and eat dinner and drop in the bed and start all over again tomorrow.
Do it all again tomorrow.
That's exactly right. But we're smiling. We're having a great time.
And we're going to make it.
We're going to make it. We are going to be there. So we are super excited about Drag Week. We can't wait.
So, how we end every one of our videos. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for today.